The market is shifting. Is this the end of the climb? Let's take a look at exactly what a market shift looks like in today's market. Hi, I'm Michael Ouzas from Michael Ouzas Real Estate. I'm a realtor in the Greater Toronto area. We're about 2 weeks into March, and coming into March break here in Toronto, in those 2 weeks, we've started to see a bit of a market shift. I know you're sitting there and saying, well, prices are still high and still feels like everything is selling. So what exactly does a market shift even mean? In the last 100 days, there were almost 400 listings in all of Toronto that changed their price after going to MLS. But here's the thing. Just over 300 of those, or about 75% of those changes, have occurred since March the 2nd. There's a few things that have contributed to this. The first thing we can point to is an interest rate increase, as the Bank of Canada increased the key interest rate by 0.25% on March the 2nd. I think the increase was actually more of a mentality thing, as buyers were rushing to the market through February, which we saw one of the craziest Februaries of all time in the Greater Toronto area. That rate increase translates to about $12 for every $100,000 borrowed. There's some other major factors as well. The war overseas, the lift of COVID mandates, and people can travel restriction-free. Even buyer fatigue, where buyers are just deciding to take a break. The good stuff is still selling. Places that are fully turnkey with great staging are still getting a ton of action, and that hasn't had much of a discount. However, properties that may not have the best photos, may not have had any staging, or a price too high are definitely seeing a bit of a slowdown. Not all areas have been experiencing this market shift, and each micro market is very different. In some areas, we saw as low as 17 properties on the market back in December. Now we're well over 100 in March. That's 4 to 5 times more inventory, and that came out very, very fast. Time will tell what we see in the coming month as we enter a spring market and what looks to be more inventory, hopefully some better weather. Buyers, this could be your ideal time to make the move. If you want to have a call with me and see if your property has either been affected by this market shift or if you're thinking of getting into the market, book in with me down below. Hit that like and subscribe button and follow me on all socials at Michael Ouzas Real Estate.